Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the airports in Jamaica and tourism. Now Jamaica just set a record this year, a record number of arrivals for January and February. Record number. In 2 months, Jamaica welcomed 1 million tourists between January and February of 2024. 1 million. Jamaica earned over $1 billion between January and February 2024. These are record numbers for 2 months. Now, the Ministry of Tourism and especially the Minister of Tourism. Guys, you know we're not a political channel, but the Minister is doing an exceptional job. Never before has Jamaica had so many hotel rooms under construction at one time. The only thing that is slowing down the tourism product in Jamaica is flights. People need tourists. The majority of tourists that come to Jamaica fly. We have the cruise ship terminals, but the majority of tourists come in via the air. Now, Jamaica needs more flights. Every week you hear about a new airline coming to Sangster International Airport or another route. The airport is expanding. But we need another international airport on the north coast. Now, 85% of all the tourists that come into Jamaica come into the Sangster International Airport. The airport maximum capacity as of today is 6 million passengers a year. Jamaica is on track to probably pass that number this year or next year. I think they're projected 5 million this year, but at the rate it's going, if you get 1 million in 2 months, that's 500,000 a month. That's 6 million for the year, not including the increase you're going to get over the summer. So we need another international airport on the north coast, because the only thing that can slow down the tourism growth in Jamaica is if people cannot get a flight to Jamaica. Now we have the Ian Fleming International Airport, but let's be realistic. It cannot land the big planes. Its runway is about 1,100 meters. Sangster International is 3,000 meters. When that airport was upgraded to an international airport, they never extended the runway for the big planes. It was designed for small private jets. And there is no space to easily expand that runway. It's probably easier to build a new airport and to build an airport today that's not without a runway of 3,000 meters. Does not make sense. Now, the Sangster International Airport had 40,000 flights a year. Last year they had 40,000 flights. That is impressive. It is the third busiest airport in the Caribbean. With these new hotel rooms, 20,000 hotel rooms coming on stream within the next few years, that's more tourists. If Jamaica was capable of bringing in 10 million tourists a year, if we had the flights to bring in 10 million tourists a year, they would come. That is the one thing holding back the tourism industry. As I said at the beginning, excellent job done by the Minister of Tourism. Excellent. Every tourist fair or trade show, he's there. And people are interested in Jamaica. The amount of new hotels that are coming on stream. Never before in Jamaica have you seen that kind of infrastructure development, read hotels. And we're not a political channel, but if anybody can ever remember when tourism did better than this in Jamaica, leave a comment in the section below. If you can remember any other government constructing with hotels construction under any other government, leave a comment in the section below. And guess what? This is just the beginning. There's no stopping the hotel construction. Everybody is interested, and it's the north coast between Negril and Ocho Rios. And we have one airport that is going to reach its capacity soon. We need a second airport. God forbid anything should ever happen and the runway at the Sangster International Airport has to close. That alone would be a nightmare for Jamaica. Also, to drive from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, yes, the road is going to be expanded to 4 lanes, but that's not going to be done overnight. Sometimes you spend more time driving from the hotel, from the airport to the hotel, than you spend in the air flying to Jamaica. We need another international airport, a real international airport, one with a runway. You could build the nicest airport, give it the nicest name in the world, but if it cannot land a 747 or a 737 or an A300 series plane, what sense does it make? If you can, right now, the Ian Fleming International Airport is bringing in 140 passengers a week. 2 flights, the maximum size aircraft that can land at that airport can bring in 71 passengers. 142 passengers a week come through the Ian Fleming International Airport. 4,500 passengers an hour go through the Montego Bay Airport, the Sangster International Airport. While it's great, 140 is great, 2 flights a week. That is 104 flights a year. Let's say other planes land, let's say you have 300 flights a year versus 40,000 flights a year at the Sangster International Airport. Keep the Ian Fleming International Airport, but we need another airport on the north coast. Jamaica is going to be the #1 destination for tourists. I mean, we are the #1 destination for tourists in the Caribbean today. Jamaica wins awards after award. I can't even remember all of them now. But Jamaica was voted the #1 destination in the Caribbean. But other countries have more tourists coming in than Jamaica. For one reason and one reason only. They have more airports. The top 5 airports in the Caribbean, 3 of them are in the Dominican Republic versus 1 in Jamaica. Sangster International Airport is third on the list. I don't remember who is 1 or 2, but the Dominican Republic, the other airport is Puerto Rico. So the top 5 airports, 3 are in the Dominican Republic, 1 in Puerto Rico, and 1 in Jamaica. I know Jamaica is number 3. But we are the most, what was the title again? The #1 destination in the Caribbean. If we had more flights coming into Jamaica, if we had more international airports, we would be the most visited. We would have the most number of tourists. It's a given. It's just a matter of time. Jamaica is on that path. You think, like, let's take the largest airport, largest hotel in Jamaica, Grand Bahia Principal. 1,350 rooms. Single largest hotel in Jamaica. They are spending 1.5 billion US dollars to build two more hotels in Jamaica. You think they're doing that kind of investment in other Caribbean countries? Now, Princess Resorts is going to open 2,000 rooms. You think they're building hotels like that in other Caribbean countries? We need another international airport on the north coast. Jamaica is growing. There is a limit as to how many passengers can come through Sangster International. Right now, you have people complaining about the wait times when they land. Probably during the peak travel times, it takes you over an hour to get through the airport. They're working on it. They're expanding it. But as they expand it, more tourists come in. We need another international airport as close to Ocho Rios as possible. Alright guys, let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.